I have to start off with a hard-hitting question. Joseph, how does Jordy have chemistry with absolutely everyone?
Oh my God. Wow.
Insane. Insane.
I think because I'm Canadian.
That'll do it.
Is that good enough? I think everybody made it very easy. Yeah, especially at our first table read. Acting is, from what I know from it, is a exercise in giving and reacting. But the more you give, the better the scene goes. And everyone is a giver and very generous, and great at their craft. So yeah,
That's sweet.
Oh, Joey.
This is
This
why
guy's
this is
great.
why everyone falls
This
in
is
love with him.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Look, he
That was
just
a
got us
beautiful
right now.
answer.
I know. And now you have chemistry with Joe.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, bye. I would love to start out by asking about how you guys sort of bonded off screen, since I know things start out a little rough for this trio, but by the end of the season, they really have a strong friendship.
I feel like us three bonded a lot off screen.
I feel like it's pretty immediate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
super immediate. And like
we also
knew each other before this,
Yeah.
which was really cool. It was cool
Love
to get to
winks.
work with Abby again. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then me and Aurora, I
We had
danced
met.
with Aurora during
prior
a play
to
that I did. I pulled her up
on stage.
on
It was
stage.
mortifying for me, but
Yeah,
amazing.
I loved it. And then we got to work together, which was amazing. But yeah, we did a lot of stuff in van.
Mhm.
I love that I'm saying van now. Like
Van.
good old van.
Van.
Yeah. We did some dancing. We did a lot of shopping. We did some gorgeous looking at the
Looking at the beautiful scenery.
beautiful scenery.
We were pretty much always together when we weren't
Yeah,
working.
to be fair.
I'd love to know your reaction to Charlie not telling Sam.
Hot take. I like it. I think I like the idea that Sam doesn't know. I think that obviously for the book, it's great that Carly wrote it the way she did. I think what's so fun about the show, having Sam not knowing, is it creates an explosion that we get to see happen in real time, and we get to see Sam go off the deep end rather than hearing about it and hearing about him going through his kind of spiral. So getting to see Sam actually explode and see the repercussions that come from that. I also think that inherently then it hurts him a little bit more. I think it feels like more of a betrayal from Charlie, because Charlie's the only family he's really had. He's the only person, and Charlie knows more than anybody what Percy means to Sam and how hard it has been for Sam to not be able to be with Percy and talk to Percy, and how much hurt that's caused Sam. So the fact that Charlie's had 10 years to tell him and he never did, I think really just makes Sam feel like he doesn't even know his own brother.
Yeah. Michael, what's your take?
No, I completely agree. I think it was great the way Carly wrote it for the book. And then for this medium, I thought it was great the way Amy adapted it. Again, like Matt said, as an audience member, there are some things that you just want to see. And I think this was great. Also, it just raised the stakes for us as actors. Now, Percy and I and Chantal have this secret now that you get to watch. Every time I have a conversation with Matt, you know that there's this secret, especially when you watch it back the second time. And so it's great. It's a very rewatchable type of show. And I think that's another big reason for that.
I thought it was really interesting. I think it kind of gives Percy more pressure and kind of higher stakes for coming back, because there's this big secret that people do not know. And I think when that gets revealed, it's like incredibly explosive and heartbreaking, and kind of explodes her world. And I think it's an interesting change.
In the series, Charlie is still uncertain about why he slept with Percy. What's your take on that?
I think he loved her. I think he had genuine feelings for her, or he wouldn't have done it. I think, obviously Charlie hasn't met his person yet. Percy is not his person, but I think he still loves her. And I think he fell in love with her in whatever way that means to Charlie that summer.
in a boat.
Start of the season, what's holding Chantal back from admitting she doesn't want to get married to Drew?
I think it's how she was brought up and her need to be perfect and a perfectionist and have the perfect life. And therefore, anything that would rock that boat is a no. I think that's really it.
Yeah. How does meeting Jordy change her perspective on that?
I think it just makes her look at herself and her life in a different way and opens her up to the fact that you can be happy and have fun and it doesn't have to be that serious.
There's a discussion of whether or not Chantal cheated on Drew. Jordy thinks she didn't. Chantal thinks she did. What's your take?
She didn't. There's nothing actually. Yeah, nothing actually happens. I mean, she's flirting a little too much. That's probably, you shouldn't do that probably, but no, she doesn't actually cheat on him, no.
Joseph, what is it about Chantal that immediately captures Jordy's attention, and what's next for them?
Ooh, Chantal is almost like I'd say like this. Chantal is someone who's moved through life, coping with get shit done. And Jordy is someone who's been disappointed by life in his youth and has decided to cope through it by saying shit happens. And I think there's a lot of admiration for Chantal. It reminds Jordy of his past, about the grind to get to the NBA. But also Chantal has layers. And I think Jordy says that he can sense that, confides in Sam.
She's like an onion with mint chip.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that something you say?
Onion with mint chip, dude. But in terms of what I want to see from them, I want to see some more like bickering, some more fighting. I think that could be really interesting.
I know Jordy wants to punch Charlie in the face too.
Yeah, and this guy, Charlie Florek. Oh my God. We filmed the scene actually where you remember the door scene where I'm fixing the door as Jordy?
Oh, like, yeah.
Charlie finally kind of like apologizes to Jordy.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
They
But Charlie asked Jordy to take care of Sam because Sam hates his guts currently. And
that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I really like that scene. Yeah. And you just
never gonna see it.
We should get a copy of it. I want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then send it our way.
Yeah. First one's to me, second one's to Swooon.
Yeah, thank you. We find out that Delilah got pregnant as a teen. How do you think that impacted her going into adulthood?
I mean, I think it really impacted her. I think it's a really big thing that she holds on to into adulthood. And I think that because she was kind of alone in it, I think that plays into why she is the way that she is now, which is just kind of nothing's wrong, everything's great. I'm going to just bury everything that has ever happened and keep myself busy and keep going. I think that is like a humongous moment that has, I mean, obviously traumatic for her, one that she has had to bury so that she can just keep going. And yeah, I think when I read that, I just like my heart broke for her. And I feel like you start to kind of see the humanity in her. I like
Absolutely.
From that point going forward. Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the season, we see Delilah going out there a little bit more. We see her kissing a woman. Where do you think Delilah's love life is at the end of the season, and what are your hopes for her future?
I think she's in a place of just focusing on herself for once and really facing the demons that have, been a part of her since she was young and that, again, she's run away from. I think she's exploring. I think she's finally, because she got married at such a young age because that's what she's supposed to do. And, kept just disassociating from everything in her life. And I think this is just, this is the time for her to finally be who she was supposed to be. So I don't know where she's going to land, but I think, if there is a season 2, I'd love to see her just kind of keep exploring, and I'd love to find out kind of where she lands and how she grows.
What are all of your hopes for your characters in a potential season 2?
I think for Chantal to just continue to figure herself out and continue to make choices that make her happy.
Yeah, I think for Percy, maybe something like figuring out, because, her and Sam at the end they're on okay terms, but it's like figuring out how we can be friends, or maybe have something more, or maybe be together, and that's its own thing. And I think also they're running the tavern. I want to see more of this tavern business. I love this for them. And I want to see Delilah just being Delilah.
Yeah. I love it. I want to see also like more unhinged Delilah.
Yes,
like
yeah.
I really do.
Yes,
that.
please.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to see kind of hopefully the Alice and Charlie of it all, if we're able to explore that relationship, and then to get to see just more from One Golden Summer, and then get to kind of explore a little bit more of Sam and Percy. I think there's a lot of stuff. There's kind of the flip-flop at the end of the season of, Sam walking into Percy in the kitchen this time. And so I think having that switch, I think there's inherently a lot of things that they have to talk about. I think there's a lot of things that need to be resolved, and a lot of conversations that need to happen. And hopefully they can work on just rebuilding a friendship before even thinking about anything else.
More cooking as well. More cooking, more waffles. Because I loved eating waffles when we.
I want to see the goofy side of Delilah. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I want her to just be like, literally, just like, here I am, and not be like this pretentious person anymore. I think that would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and Charlie and Sam's relationship is definitely on the balance at the end of the season.
Hanging by a thread, and then Sam yanks the thread.
Yeah.